The energy coming through, guys, is that the devil has tried to claim your soul. He has put you through things that were designed to break you. He thought you would break, but you have overcome this with flying colors. You have moved back towards your divine path. And it wasn't like what he put you through was designed to, you know, make you stumble on your path. It was designed to recruit you to his side and make you one of his soldiers. Welcome to Angie Baby Intuitive. Thank you for joining for your collective message. It's an absolute pleasure to have you guys here. I really do love, appreciate, and welcome each and every one of you. I'm getting, you know, upheavals, betrayals, hurt, things repeating like constantly, trying to draw you into this darker side here. Surrender to the divine. A personal issue reaches resolution. Believe in the impossible. And the end of a tough cycle is coming through. Bring love into the situation. That is what you nearly lost. You didn't see a pathway out of what it was that you were going through. And it almost did create this part of you that wanted to, you know, bring that energy forward from yourself. But I am getting that, you know, you are divine. There's a connection between you and God that could not be broken. It has created an upheaval in you. It did create an upheaval in you. Separation from people that really did have your best interests at heart. Almost stopping you from being able to see capabilities within yourself or see a pathway out of what you were feeling, almost like a dark night of the soul. But I'm getting a lot deeper, a lot worse than that. Stand up for yourself and your beliefs. Like, this is the power that you hold within yourself. Eight of Swords here. There come a point where you realized what was going on and you turned back to the divine, surrendered to your divine path. Whew. The devil himself showing negative thoughts, okay? This is what it put into you. It took away your sight for, to see different paths available to you, but you've become awakened to this. Oh, healing strength. This is what the devil underestimated. Your faith in God, your connection with God. Healing is taking place, bringing changes that are bringing these challenges, these darker forces from being able to sort of penetrate you, okay? Underestimated the strength within you, the strength of your connection to God. What he was relying on was going through enough hurt to change the person that you were, to break your spirit, to break your heart. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Trust your connection with God. Message from the third eye, like this is the guidance that you receive. I'm also getting standing on the edge right now. Like there was a moment that you were ready to sort of step over that edge or go beyond the point of return, and you stopped in that moment. That was the moment. I'm getting God penetrated in that moment, or there was like maybe a change of perspective from what you were carrying, moving you into a different direction, bringing you back in tune with your emotions, with your caring, beautiful side that is the true you, okay, your divine side. And that brought change in, made you realize the path that you were on, or the trajectory that you were on, rather than the path. I'm getting for some of you, you are just exhausted. You're like tired from the inside out. Feeling stuck, feeling trapped in that energy. But you're moving past it. Yeah. Yep. Breaking yourself free of the bounds or the binds. This is bringing in the change. Oof, the sun. Bringing you back to yourself, back to your divine connection. The sun representing, you know, the power within you. It's almost your solar self obliterated this energy. Even obliterating the hard shell that you had formed around yourself. I'm picturing right now, you know how a porcupine, it will just roll into a ball, and it's like along that journey while you were, it was a protective mechanism though, but while you were in that motion of rolling into the little ball and continuing to move, you were hurting people along your journey. But I don't think that you meant to. You did not mean to. It was just like a protective mechanism that you had to use in that moment while you were going through this energy. But that power within you, that strength, that solar, that it's like a laser beam that has just cut through the darkness that had encased you, right? While you were entrapped in this darkness, I'm getting that the devil tried to make you believe that your heart was the issue, that caring for people was what kept getting you hurt, and that, you know, showing emotions made you weak, and da-da-da-da-da. It's all those things. It was like these things were coming from within, inside of yourself, but this was the devil working from the inside out. Leadership, death and endings. This is quite an accomplishment to free yourself from what it is that you've been through, to release those energies from within you, like the frequencies and the energies from within you. But I do get that you are going to, it's going to be something that you sort of go on and you, it's coming through as train people through, like this is an offering that you're going to offer to other people. When you transform out of this energy, For some of you, I do get that you're going through it now, like you may just be awakening to it. There's something within you that just knows that this is not you. Oops, these just fell over. Third age, that's the power that you hold, right? Door to personal happiness is on the bottom. I'm going to take a look at these even though they didn't come out. Door to value. Realizing who you are. Going through the healing process. It's like God has penetrated, opened that door enough for you to be able to see in it. Oh, the sun again. Enormous power within you. Like, this is who you are to overcome what you've overcome. This connection between you and God could not be compromised. There was no negotiating on that. There was no compromise on that. This is a connection that could not be broken. You chose to walk in the light rather than move to the darkness. The devil underestimated you and your connection, I have to say again. There may be certain things that you, Mother Earth, Nature, Source, Sacred Connection, cannot even make it up, okay? Rebirth, flexibility, blessing, going through a rebirth here, and again with your connection and the miracle of transformation. Believe in the impossible. Just came through when I saw that. Your connection to God, man. I forget what I was saying. Archangel Michael coming through. This is a time of great change. Michael is clearing the path for you. It's going to be okay no matter what is happening. It's going to be okay. Everything is working out for you. You are not alone. You are guided. You're being held and supported. Don't want to go back in. We'll have a look at those. Some swords on the bottom. Cannot break the connection. Messengers bringing the truth forward. Making you recognized. You're also being recognized for walking away from this energy. And it's like in your mind you may have been, you know, your connection to God remained strong, right? But it wasn't, you've defeated it. It wasn't like God, I mean, the devil needed you to worship him the way that you, or have faith in him the way that you have faith in God, right? Or have faith in yourself or towards your own heart and what you're capable of and all those sorts of things. It was just like, if I can just get them to start thinking like me, right? if I can just get them to start thinking like me, plotting like revenge or retaliation, and start treating people with the cruelty that you feel you've been treated with, right? That is him winning. No, well, you didn't go down that road. Illusions hidden behind all the smoke and mirrors is the truth. Have patience and wait for the smoke to dissipate. What is left before you will be the truth. Appalled. Others will look to you for guidance on how to react, but the key to overcoming this situation is by masking your true feelings and showing only mild dismay. Like, this is the sun shining through within you, the strength that you have maintained. Almost like nothing could get through, really. Like, well, nothing could get through to that true connection with yourself and with God, right? That divine source connection. Defeated. Down does not mean out. It just means taking a breather and rallying the energy to give it another go. Just do it differently next time because the other way didn't work. That to me is resembling the, the porcupine thing, right? Taking that time down, and it wasn't like you meant to hurt people. It was just what you needed to do while you were going through what you were going through, while you were living these illusions. It broke you though. I'm not going to say that it's been easy for you. It nearly broke you. Whether it be someone or a situation, like, I believe that you came to a realization that who it made you become was not you. That was when you were able to sort of come out of that porcupine's ball, but I was thinking hibernation, right? Peace, bringing you peace. This is your connection. Cannot be touched. He thought he was pretty clever. I could see peace instead of this. You didn't really lose yourself. That was designed, but you didn't lose yourself because you are the light. Nothing real can be threatened. Nothing unreal exists. Herein lies the peace of God. I am the light of the world. This is my only function. That is why I'm here. And by grace I live. By grace I am released. Spirit is in a state of grace forever. Your reality is only spirit. Therefore, you are in a state of grace forever. Like, that's why this connection cannot be broken between you and God. I tell you one thing it did. It taught you. Like, you're able to see through the masks of people. You're able to see people's true faces. You know their energy. Like, it is just, you feel these things now. It's taught you a lot. Standing on the edge, it taught you a lot. There you go. That's how it just came through. Ascension and increased awareness. Soul flame, the connection that cannot be broken. Psychic insight, like God penetrating the Holy Spirit with you through this. Open communication to God. This could be the communication that you're going to offer to other people to help them through similar things, right? I'm not saying exorcism, but when a person is, gosh, I hate using these words, but possessed and all that sort of thing. Like, these are things that you are aware of now. It's taught you a lot. You're able to bring people's pieces back together. This is what you're going to move on to do. Almost like, okay, I've put you through this in order to tame you or to train you or to recruit you. But what ended up happening is you being aware, increased awareness on darker energies and how to filter those through without affecting. Live the question, curiosity, open your mind, live into it, and not forgotten messages from spirit, unbroken connection. Cannot even make it up. This is your connection to the divine. Hidden treasure. You're on the right track. Gift is revealed. Alignment is coming through here. The holy mountain, like you cannot make this up. This is the connection that you have with God. No one can penetrate that. I'm getting the devil rubbing his hands together thinking, yep, I've got this in the bag, right? No, you overcame it. Your solar self, the strength within yourself, the sun coming through here twice is like you just obliterated. Devil coming through again, moving away. The devil taught you. This is to be celebrated. This is to be appreciated, right? Moving away from that. Judgment coming through here, awakening to that. Coming back into your 3 and 3. 3 and 3 could be relevant here, but coming back into your people rather than segregating, like when you were going through it, right, and you were in the porcupine ball. This is the best way that I can say it. I know it's ridiculous, but this is just how I have to sort of put it across. But when you were in the porcupine ball and you were sort of separating yourself and you were hurting people along the way, like this is being healed. This is being brought back together. Isis coming through. All of those pieces of yourself, all of those pieces of your life that you nearly walked away from or you nearly gave up, okay, everything that you lost is being given back tenfold. King of Cups, King of Swords, the Ace of Cups here. The world. If you're not coming out, the sun again, okay. Wow, wow, wow. That's all I can say is wow. Moving in a different direction, knowing your worth. Coming in from the cold, bringing yourself back in from the cold. 3 kings out here. Like this is full authority over yourself. Like you have gained authority or leadership or mastering you have taken control of the devil. There you go. You have taken control of the devil. He thought he was taking control of you. No, you've stepped up and taken control of him, them, the energy, the frequency, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, let's go with these. Wow, he didn't expect it. I can tell you that. Oh. May have been like a synchronicity of things here towards these new beginnings. Okay. Coming back in sync with your divine self, being the completion, rebirth, creativity. You created this with your free will. It's being brought to a completion here, okay? Love is being restored back into your heart after this darkness nearly overtook it, overrun it, okay? You're going through a rebirth. You certainly did not expect that. free will and knowing. You chose this. Dream work could be relevant for someone. You chose this. This is your free will. When I say standing on the edge, right, and I'm picturing you standing on the edge there, and you stopped for a second, okay, and you had a little think, that was where you came to that realization, where you came to that awakening. This was your free will that brought you back through knowing your connection with God, through knowing yourself. Kudos to you for being able to overcome that. Your connection with the divine only, and you know what, it only made it stronger. The connection to the divine, to God, it made it stronger. Your connection to your spiritual self, even, it has been made stronger. Don't dim to fit in. And it's like, how are you dimming your light? You were in complete darkness, but this is something that you saw. Look at the mirror coming out there. This is something that you saw, birthing a new age. Dreaming could be relevant for someone, again, coming through here, creating a new future. The dreamers. Ibrahima, what journey are you called to take? It was your journey back to God. The great gathering, it's coming together, collective mission. This could be you going on to then help people through their own possessions. Okay, let's just call it that. Don't take it in the wrong way. It's just trying to signify what you were almost overrun with, what you were overcome with here. What you've been through. Have I taken these? I can't remember. Oh yes, I did. Let's get one of these. I'm picturing just like, not even when you're talking to God, when you were going through it, it was like, oh God, just help me. You know, it wasn't like, oh, you know, as it usually would be. It was just like, oh God, help me. Full of anger, transformation, crystal ascension here. I journey within to meet my higher self and find true happiness. This is what brought you back. We've got the wheel of life coming through again. I am attuned to the universal wisdom and the energy of the crystal kingdom. That's absolutely beautiful. What brought you back here? Celebrate life. We've got the wheel of fortune. I am guided by the cycles of life and live in complete harmony with them. And I celebrate life. I celebrate every day by honoring and respecting all life on Mother Earth and the crown chakra. Beautiful. Third eye chakra. Earth angel, this is what you're going to become like. This is where your solar plexus coming through. Okay, your solar self, the sun coming out numerous times, coming back in balance with your emotional self. Earth angel representing you know, the work that you're going to go on to do to help people through their own possessions. There may have even been a period, and I'm looking at this card. Oh my gosh, and we've got the sun underneath that. You cannot even make it up. I'm putting the sun here. But moments when you were going through the journey here of like, even the devil trying to convince you, like, look at what you've done. Look at what you've said to those people. Look how you've made them feel. Like, you just screw everything up. This was when he realized that you couldn't be penetrated fully, right? And that connection with God could not be broken. It was like try to smash you down with your own thoughts here, entrapping you in your own thoughts. That's coming through for someone. You made a choice to walk away from this. regain possession of yourself, step back onto your divine purpose, your divine path rather. High Priestess, Ace of Cups, the Star, you just can't, and Temperance, full force. Knight of Wands, full force. You are nearly there. For someone, you are nearly there. Hold on, and that could be what you need to hear. And yes, there are going to be some of you who have already gone through the journey, okay, but everyone could be at different stages. High Priestess on the bottom here. Absolutely love it. Beautiful. Queen of Wands, look at you standing there in your authority now. Twilight, the moon, moving past the illusion. Six of Wands, recognizing what this was designed to do, like the purpose of this. Recognizing also your divine connection with God. Alright, we'll bring this to a close. We'll just get some of these and then we'll do our affirmations. Thank you. Optimistic. A major shift is about to come into your life experience and change your path's direction. Be open and stay positive. This is for those of you that you are nearly there, okay? Number 20, you relate to others on an almost cosmic level. You are dedicated to building harmonious relationships of all kinds. This is going to happen when you come out onto the other side and you're feeling a lot more balanced, right? Because this is something that you want to offer to other people. This may even be something that you did not believe or did not know could happen. You didn't realize that this was possible. You may have looked upon another at another time in your life and thought, oh God, you know, what are you talking about? Don't, you know, whatever, right? And now you've gone through this process yourself. You have the ability to persuade others to your point of view by using gentle means. You are harmonious. This is what you are going to bring in for other people, even if it is one person. This is God's teachings that you're going to move forward. You're going to let people know God is real. There is an experience that you shine your light for all to see, for the world to see. There's an experience that you've experienced through this that is just, this may be something that you haven't spoken to anybody about right now. You haven't wanted to sort of come and be open about this experience that you've experienced. Know that you will be, okay? You will speak about this experience and you will do so at the ready, like it's going to be something that you're not going to feel ashamed for. That is the lingering energy, or the lingering the lingering energy that, you know, makes you doubt that, or you know, when I'm saying to you about the swords here and I'm saying, oh, look what you've done, look at you, this is that lingering energy, okay? But there is going to come a time when you sort of move past that and you're going to be talking about your experience. This is going to allow others to realize, my goodness, you know, there is the dark and there is the light, and there is the devil and there is the God, okay? And that can be just in a metaphoric sense, but I'm just talking about darker energies, lighter energies, that God is real. Basically, when you live in the moment, you will discover delight in simple things. After what you've been through, I'm not going to be surprised with that, okay? Your inner strength and can and will move mountains. I absolutely love that. You have a lot to offer. You have a lot to teach and talk about. I'm just going to see what that one was. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. That's the bottom of the deck. I'm just going to pick that one up. I celebrate my differences. I'm free from conformity. We have, I awaken the limitless love within me. I am abundant. This is starting to grow within you again. Not even that it needed to. It's always been within you. It's just your I don't know, what would you call it? You're starting to become reconnected with it, like the darkness is now disappearing. The moon is moving out of the eclipse on your heart, right? The illusions, the darker energies. I am blessed, a living and loving expression of eternal union. I trust my inner guidance. My soul knows the way forward. I anchor the boundless light in my heart. I am divine. Yes, you are. This is the connection that cannot be broken. And I reawaken my soul's desire to learn and grow beyond existing limitations. Where is it? Oh, anyway, it's the swords, right? The existing limitations. Okay. Just the outcome. God's helping you through the last leg of the journey is what's coming through, taking you out of survival mode. You're ready to sort of shine your light, the sun shining through. I believe we have the sun 3 times. You've come out the other side. You took control of the devil. What is going on? Let me just get that card. Look at this. Healing what has been through, okay, creating a different foundation and moving past all of the fear and doubt and anxiety and blah, blah, blah that you have now been through, okay? This is what you're coming out of. This is what you're reconnecting with. Beautiful. He couldn't recruit you. Oh my gosh, look what was under that. Queen of the devil. Celebrating, moving past this. Transformation, totally transforming out of this. You've released yourself from it. All right, guys, this is your reading. If you, God's soldier, not the devil's. This is your reading. This is your message. If you, oh my God, I can't even think of the word. If you resonate with this message, please pop a like on the video and share it to other collective to be able to receive this message. If you vibe with my energy or you'd like to become a part of our beautiful soul collective here, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to stay up to date with messages that come through, hit that notification bell. Well done for the journey that you've been on. Well done for overcoming it, man. It's like, and some of you, like, keep going because you're going to come out of the other end here. You're going to re-engage and move past what it is that you've lived through. Okay, almost like a reunion with yourself, reuniting yourself back together and with your divine connection. Not that it was ever lost, because that is what sort of kept you going there, but you definitely made the right decision to walk towards your divinity rather than walk towards the darkness, the devil. I really love you guys. Thank you for bringing energy through to bring these messages through. I love and appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep shining.